Well, following a false start to the 2020 Inter-Dominion campaign, which was to be conducted here at Club Menangle, 2021, the Inter-Dominion has arrived, the green light's on, everything's been activated, a wonderful night, and joining me is a very relieved chairman of Club Menangle, Mr. Robert Marshall. Well, Robert, welcome. No doubt there is a lot of different feelings going through at the moment. The thrill of the Inter-Dominion Carnival commencing, relief and the excitement.
All of those. It's a heady cocktail of all of those, I think. But for me, after possibly 24 months of on-again, off-again uncertainty, I think the main emotion is relief that we've finally got here, and we've got what looks like being a really great carnival.
And we must thank Harness Racing Victoria. They were to conduct 2021 Inter-Dominion, but they, in great sportsmanship, stepped aside so we could continue on running the carnival this year.
Very generous, although they were having second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth waves of coronavirus, so probably in their best interest to stand aside, but we're very grateful for them to have stepped back, and that the whole rotation has gone back a year and given us the opportunity. Mind you, it's been a very disturbing year in terms of COVID as well, and there were many times during the year where we felt we may not get there, but now we're here, we're very excited, I suppose.
Robert, as the chairman, you've had to deal with helping run this business from an arm's length. You must be relieved on a personal basis that you can now be back on track and enjoying what you love doing.
Look, I think like all harness racing fans who have been deprived of the opportunity to hear those whips cracking, albeit very gently, and the drivers sooling their horses on, it's not the same on the TV at home, and so it's a great relief to be back here at the track. And I know I've spoken to dozens and dozens of the fans who are similarly delighted to be back.
And as the chairman, Robert, you must also be very proud of what your club has done, not only continuing to race during those two-year period, but also continue to thrive.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate. The support of Harness Racing New South Wales has been exceptional in terms of the COVID protocols, making sure that our participants are able to thrive in what around the country has been a disaster in terms of business. So we've been very lucky, and yes, it's been great for them to continue on racing as they have all around the state.
Robert, it's an iconic event, the Inter-Dominion, particularly when you run the three heats into a grand final. Of course, this year the grand final, 3,009 metres, so it's really going to be a very big test of stamina and also the skill of the trainer.
It will be a big test, it always has, although we've had a few iterations of the Inter-Dominion over the years, some permutations, some not so attractive. The issue of taking heats to Bathurst and Newcastle, of course, has been controversial, but it's wonderful to be able to take these great horses out for people all around New South Wales to enjoy. So, yeah, a typical three heats and a final, great test of stamina.
On the other side of that argument, Robert, the fact that you are able to take an Inter-Dominion carnival to Newcastle and Bathurst, and as we know, the country have just been devastated by numerous aspects of life, the COVID, drought, floods. It's great to be able to put on a show for them.
Oh, absolutely. I think the joy that I'll see on the faces at Bathurst and Newcastle will make it all worthwhile. And for some of these horses and horsemen may have never been to Bathurst or Newcastle as well, so that's going to be a big thrill for them, a big learning experience to see what a vibrant industry we have here in New South Wales.
Robert, you've seen one or two Inter-Dominions in your time. Any special memories?
I've seen a lot of Inter-Dominions, I must confess, and Mike, the ones further back in time, a little bit more vivid in my mind. And as a late teen, of course, being there in 1973 for the Inter-Dominion at Harold Park, I think we had 6 Pacers heats and 2 Trotters heats each night, just extraordinary. And of course, Hondo prevailing in the last bob there, just sensational, and it's seared on my memory.
I think a lot of people would vote for Hondo Gretton as one of their favourite memories. And of course, at Harold Park, Robert, as you all know, the amphitheatre effect just raised the tension.
Look, I can't really comment, but of course there's no place like Harold Park. It's beautiful here at Club Menangle, don't get me wrong, magnificent. But something very, very special about Harold Park. And so I have stopped crying myself to sleep, I must confess, and I love the racing here, but yes, some fantastic memories from that circuit at Glebe.
Well, all the crying set aside, Robert, it's only tears of joy now as we head into another Inter-Dominion Carnival, and we can't wait, and hopefully we can have some wonderful racing once again.
Thanks, Mike. I'm very excited, and I don't often get excited, so it's fantastic. Thank you.